Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. As always, I am Timothy Kennedy and I finally got to see Lilo and Stitch and I have some thoughts about it. I remember when they first mentioned that the live action was coming out and I remember thinking, all right, this is the one. This is the one. And actually, don't get me wrong, it clearly is the one because it has made $300 something million in the box office opening weekend, and because it was made to be on Disney Plus, they only gave it like $100 million something budget, which means they've already made $200 million more than what they did to make the film. And so if you add the fact that they did PR and all this other stuff on it, you get like, they're roughly probably around like maybe like 200 million that they actually spent. They still are already probably like, now it's time to actually reap the benefits. And I don't think this is gonna slow down. I think they may have $1 billion franchise on their hand, another $1 billion Lilo and Stitch franchise on their hand, and I bet that's all they care about. But anyways, if you like this type of content, anything that has to do with movies and the entertainment industry, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe for some more content. If you guys are also wondering why I'm not in my usual setup, I'm actually in Florida right now making amusement park content. So if the audio sounds trash and I don't have my colors, that's the reason why. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Lilo and Stitch originally released back in 2002, and it was about a young Hawaiian girl named Lilo who adopts what she thought was a dog, but it's actually a wild, crazy alien experiment gone rogue, which is Stitch. It's an extremely heartwarming and hilarious, chaotic, but like really beautiful layered film. It's filled with like family grief and identity and just, you know, just family love, which is what the Hawaiian spirit and culture is actually all about. And also, not to add the fact that a lot of us watched this in our childhood. So when I saw the remake, I was curious. I mean, I was hopeful, but I made a mistake by watching the original again before seeing this one, and I swear if I hadn't done that, I probably would have enjoyed this movie way more than I actually did. So the whole time, it just felt like I was being robbed like of all the magic and the emotional punches and like the funny things that they had in the original. Like it was like it was kind of just gone. Now, let me be fair first. Lilo's casting is absolutely fire. I enjoyed watching her. I think they picked the perfect girl for this, especially the voice. She sounded just like Lilo from the original, and I have no doubt about her. Like, she brought her heart and energy to this role. I mean, look, they even brought in the same voice actor as Stitch, and if they didn't, that was robbery. But I know for a fact I did hear some of the same voice lines. It's like they took some of the voice lines and he was like, yeah, just use that. I'm not gonna say that better than this. And look, but I loved it. Like, he sounded the same. Pleakley did not sound the same. Jumba did not sound the same. But I still enjoyed Pleakley just the same. I didn't mind him, okay? But that's where my good notes end, because what in God's name was that ending? I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, let's just say they tried to patch it up with like a twist to make it seem like it's fine. Like, it just no, like, that just does not work for me. And the relationship between the two sisters, like the core bond between those two, it was just not there. Like, I felt like Nani was more so annoyed of Lilo rather than it being like, okay, it's obvious Nani is trying to be this motherly role. It's obvious that Lilo is still hurting and she doesn't know how to, like, you know, react and respond correctly, because they're both just hurting at the end of the day. And a lot of the emotional tone I just felt like was completely missed. I just felt like it was more whimsical than like, oh, like this is an emotional part of the film. And Stitch, they made my boy into a literally cake obsessed dog. Like, what happened to this mastermind demon gremlin? I think they completely negated the fact that this man is supposed to be literally as like smarter than a supercomputer, and just turn him into a rabid raccoon that is obsessed with cake. Now listen, I got it. The villain is removed from the original movie. I understand the evil scientist is also the main antagonist, and it doesn't work for me. It just feels so forced, and I'm like, what are they gonna do with him now? It's like trying to make Olaf the villain in Frozen. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But here's the part that really broke me. It's the comedy. Disney used to treat their kids with respect. The older shows when we were younger, like Regular Show and Adventure Time and Gumball or The Princess and the Frog, like, I don't feel like they talked to us like we were watching Bubble Guppies. Like I just felt like the jokes were catered toward adults and us. And on top of it, like, it was a little bit more like out there, like relatable. Like, I just feel like they trusted us to understand the emotion and nuance and timing, and instead of just giving us Minecraft jokes. Like, the original Lilo and Stitch had scenes that were pure gold. Lilo was just rotting dramatically on the floor, and it was hilarious and relatable when she was upset.
Leave me alone to die.
Come on, Lilo, the social worker's gonna be here any minute.
Crowded, you still can find some room for broken.
Like, throwing a book at Cobra Bubble's face was incredible timing because it just literally came out of nowhere.
Actually, I just quit that job because, you know, the hours are just not conducive to the challenges of raising a child.
Hey!
And then they got rid of the Elvis scene. That is like one of the most iconic things Stitch did in this movie. Like, the whole guitar playing and everything. How do you not do that? And where is Lilo absolutely socking the soul out of that girl in the very beginning? That was the first time I was like, yeah, I like her. She's standing on business, bro.
You're crazy.
Everybody calm down.
This movie is just missing all the chaos aspects. I don't know, y'all. I just really wanted to enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, like I kind of did in certain moments, but I'm definitely giving this a 6 out of 10. Like maybe a 7 out of 10 if I didn't watch the original right before, but that's just me. I don't know, guys. You guys tell me what you think. Am I completely overreacting? Don't get me wrong. There were definitely moments that I enjoyed that this film did do. And I still thought they brought some of that coolness in there, but like, I mean, even the color aspect, like it just, I don't know. But comment down below, what were your thoughts on the movie? But as always, I will see you guys in the concession stands. Peace.